The following week, after surveying the building location together with Desmond, George immediately purchased it.
He's broke. Make sure they're not loose. That looks good. Come on and enjoy yourself.
However, after a few months, there was a sudden power outage. When George checked, he was shocked to discover that he had never paid the electricity bill because he felt something was amiss. He went to the bank to force a financial report from the bank officer there, and he was informed that his funds had run out. Now, George had debts in the bank. Shocked by this revelation, he couldn't believe that the hard-earned money he had worked for all this time was gone. That night, George sought Desmond at the bar with emotions running high. He chased Desmond and asked about his money. Desmond apologized, explaining that all the money was gone due to a failed investment. Hearing this explanation, George fell silent and crestfallen. The next day, George tried to earn income by becoming a model for advertisements and selling souvenirs to his fans. However, when he calculated the money he had collected, it was still not enough to pay off his debts to the bank. The following day, unable to repay the debt, the bank was forced to seize George's sports facility building. From a distance, as he saw street children, George couldn't practice anymore. His heart felt a piercing pain. He then approached Doc and, after explaining his situation, pleaded for Doc to train him again like before. Seeing the seriousness of his former student, Doc decided to agree, but with the condition that George must first lose weight. Upon hearing Doc's answer, George was overjoyed.
That's nasty, George.
What's that?
Who's ready for pancakes?
I'm ready.
Several months later, George began sparring training. However, due to the factor of age, George's stamina was no longer the same, and he was easily defeated. In 1987, after 2 years of training as hard as possible, George decided to challenge a professional boxer.
Fight! You want to fight? Can still punch. Finish him!
Listen up.
Back with a big win.
George won. The news of his victory and comeback became viral. Match after match, George continued his journey until he successfully re-entered the World Heavyweight Championship. On that day, he faced a boxer holding the title of world champion named Michel Murat.
All the credit in the world, but he is a... Back with 2 or 3 punches of his own. Every time George lands something significant,
taking a beating, way behind on every uppercut by Moore.
Now he just looks so tired.
Throughout the match, George found himself cornered by his opponent. In the 9th round, during a break, Doc, concerned about George's condition, attempted to stop the fight. However, George calmly refused, signaling that he was confident of winning once the bell rang again. The match resumed as the bell chimed.
George emerged victorious, leaving the audience in shock. It was as if they couldn't believe that the aging boxer had won the match against a much younger and celebrated opponent. Despite the exuberant celebration around him, George chose not to revel excessively. Instead, he humbly knelt down, expressing gratitude to God. He also embraced and thanked Doc, his tireless coach. As a result of this remarkable triumph, George was honored with an award, being recognized as the oldest boxer in history to achieve the status of a world champion.
I came straight through the dirt, my sleeves pulled up and my head held high. No shirt, no shoes, but a beating heart, and I made sure that my tongue was tied. Try to shut up and just put up with all the lies they told. Guess this is what it's like when you grow up. I'm feeling old. Some say it's normal when you get formal. It comes with age, what a mistake. Cause when I was a kid I dreamt of something greater, like standing on a stage and hearing all those people shout my name. But now I'm hanging low and looking for someone to blame. So
I'm not gonna